Hey guys, welcome back to James for Justice with the Master Lawyer Academy. Today I want to share a few words of inspiration, of encouragement, something that might help you to build your practice, to work through some challenging cases or difficult situations you might have in your practice right now, but also to help you make a difference in the criminal justice system and in the world. I think there are three key building blocks if you want to aspire to greatness, if you want to do great things, if you want to make an impact in this world. And the first is to really believe that what you aspire to is possible. Believe it, not just think it in your mind, that could be a possibility. No, to believe it deep within you, that what you aspire to is possible and can be done. So what does that look like? If you're fighting a difficult case and you and the district attorney are at loggerheads and you've been going back and forth and you can't seem to make any progress, step back, take stock of this situation, and form a deep-seated belief that what you aspire to in that case for your client is possible. That's the starting point. And when you really believe it, you say to yourself, yeah, I believe this can be done. I believe this can work. I believe it's possible. Maybe I haven't seen any other attorney do this in my community, but I believe it's possible because I've got some deep-seated belief and I want to help my client as best as possible. That's step number one. Step number two is to make a bold plan of action. So often we think about what we want to do in life, but we don't really sit down and develop a plan. Or if we do develop a plan, we make a plan that is mediocre, that's average, that fits into what our expectations are based on what other attorneys are doing or what this judge wants to do or expects of us as attorneys in the courtroom. You know, so many reasons for us to just fill in the expectations of other people. But if you want to take your practice or your reform activities to the next level, you've got to make a bold plan of action so that you can execute that. And that will make a huge amount of difference when so many other people just want to follow the cookie cutter mold of what other attorneys are doing in their community or what particular judges may expect. Who's to say those other people define what you and I can do or what you and I will do in each of our particular cases? Nobody. That's for us to decide. We, as individual attorneys, are the ones who can bring to bear our beliefs, our actions, our determination to make the criminal justice system work better. And if we don't make a bold plan of action, we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And most times it's just like what other people are doing over and over and over again. The third step is to then take massive action and to go the extra mile, to be willing to outwork the prosecutor, the district attorney, sometimes even the judge, in terms of educating and changing opinions and beliefs about your particular client or your particular case. If you are willing to go the extra mile, like George Washington and the Confederate soldiers did on that Christmas Day, 1776, that changed the tide of the Revolutionary War, then I can almost guarantee you that you're going to create much greater success for your clients, yourself, and also make the legal system work better. Because by going the extra mile, by showing other people, whether they're prosecutors, judges, the police officers or probation officers who are testifying in the courtroom, when you show them you're willing to go the extra mile to dig up the truth or to find the truth or to expose the truth or to bring out something new that the legal system needs to hear about, when you're representing your clients, then you are going to reach the sky, you're going to reach the stars, and you're going to achieve success that you did not expect. I remember as a young attorney when I was being mentored by a very successful, high-profile criminal defense attorney, learning by watching what he did and seeing him achieve these phenomenal case results for our clients, but not knowing how he did it, and thinking as he was working through it that this seemed to be impossible. There's no way you're going to achieve that result, that outcome in that particular case. Because I've heard this prosecutor say, our policy is we don't make those kinds of offers, or we never do this, period. And yet, my mentor would break through those policies and those expectations and those barriers because he had a belief it was possible. He had a plan of action that was bold enough to break through the expectations, and he went the extra mile. He outworked other people and achieved results that most other attorneys were not achieving. That taught me how to take these three fundamental key principles of believing in the impossible, making a bold plan of action, and then going the extra mile about outworking other people in the legal system. And that is not only your ticket to great success financially, because you're going to get more clients. When they want to see somebody who can get results, they're going to want to go to you. But you will make a difference, more of a difference in your clients' lives, because you will give them a better chance at a future full of hope if you follow these three key principles. And not only that, but you will help make the justice system more fair and just, because you're doing what needs to be done to change the expectations of the criminal justice system. And when we as defense attorneys begin to change the expectations of what should happen in our cases in the criminal justice system, we can shift the opinions, the thinking, the mindset, change the hearts and minds of people like prosecutors and judges who day in and day out are dealing with people's garbage, the problems of society that we deal with and we help people through. But let's face it, it's not easy. And it can easily become something where judge will see everybody basically the same way. Give them the same sentence. What's fair for him is fair for her. But in reality, that's not true. Everybody is unique. Everybody's an individual. Everybody should have a fair and equal and unique chance at true justice for their particular situation. So I want to encourage you and inspire you and motivate you to think about these three key principles, put them in practice, and I hope that you'll see some amazing results. I can guarantee you your practice will not be the same if you begin to implement these three key principles in your practice starting today. Do it for at least 30 days. And when you're up against some case where you don't think you can get to the next level in terms of a particular result for your client, just stop. Take time to believe that what you aspire to is possible. Make a bold plan of action and then go the extra mile and outwork the prosecutor or the DA or the U.S. attorney. And I can almost guarantee you, again, you do that for 30 days, start a new habit, train your mind to think this way, you're going to change your entire practice. You're going to change criminal justice in your community. Let's go fight for justice. I'm James for Justice. Keep on fighting.